They told us men took us to space. They told us the rockets flew on math. Too complex for women, especially black women, to understand. But behind every launch, every orbit, every safe return was a quiet genius whose mind was light years ahead of her time. How about Black history that makes you go, In this episode, we're lifting off into the story of Katherine Johnson. I'm talking about a mathematical mastermind whose calculations helped launch America into the space age, and whose brilliance shattered both gravity and the glass ceiling. They told us that NASA's heroes were astronauts in sleek white suits, and that great minds behind the mission were all men, and that women like Katherine Johnson were just computers in the background. But the truth is, she was the reason those astronauts came home. Here's what really happened. Katherine Coleman Gobble Johnson was born in 1918 in White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia. By the time most kids were still learning multiplication, she was already taking high school math. At age 15, she entered college. At age 18, she graduated summa cum laude with degrees in mathematics and French. Her gift wasn't just numbers, it was vision. She could see the patterns of the universe. When she joined NASA's predecessor, NACA, in 1953, segregation was still the law of the land. Katherine worked in the colored computers division, an all-black, all-women group assigned tedious tasks while their white counterparts took their glory. But when the flight trajectories got too complex for anyone else, Katherine stepped in. She calculated the flight pattern for Alan Shepard, the first American in space, then for John Glenn, the first American to orbit Earth. When computers arrived to check her work, Glenn famously said, "Get the girl to check the numbers. If she says they're good, I'm ready to go." That girl was Katherine Johnson. And she didn't stop there. Her math helped plot the trajectory of Apollo 11, the mission that landed the first humans on the moon, and later the space shuttle program. Every calculation, every number, every decimal, hers carried lives on it. She defied racism, sexism, and isolation by letting excellence speak for itself. But why does this matter today? Because Katherine Johnson's story reminds us that genius doesn't need permission. She showed that brilliance has no color and that talent has no gender. When the world told her where she didn't belong, she calculated her way right into history. Her mind proved that representation isn't just about visibility, it's about value. Katherine Johnson didn't just calculate the path to space, she mapped out a route for every young black girl who dares to dream beyond limits. Her legacy challenges us to stop underestimating ourselves, step forward, speak up, and take up the space we've already earned. So what about you? Where in your life have you been hiding your brilliance? What dreams are you waiting for you? What dreams are waiting for you to do the math and make your move? Katherine showed us that intelligence becomes power the moment we apply it with courage. And we understand that because 5 minutes a day keeps the miseducation away, I want to encourage you to stay curious, stay consistent, and keep learning what they tried to bury. Look, if you enjoyed this lesson and want to go deeper, click the link to learn more about our Black History Flashcards and start reclaiming our story one card at a time. Till next time, good people, I'm your host, Freddie Taylor, CEO and founder of Urban Intellectuals. Love, peace, and power to the people.